Hi, everyone. Welcome back to She Says with Serena. I'm still your lovely host, Serena, and this is another little edition of White Trash Talk. Tonight, I'm not going to be sharing any news. Um, I think that I really just want to talk. I'm not in counseling, and I need to be. And right now, this is a form of self therapy for me. So that's what I'm going to use it for this evening. And I'm going to talk about what's on my mind and what's bothering me. And the reason that I didn't want to do the little news segments tonight and go over the news is because it's all, you want to know what happened yesterday? Like for Independence Day, half the nation got shot up. There were shootings here, shootings there, shootings all over the place. There were shootings all over the place yesterday, and some of them, I think six people got shot. I don't even know because I couldn't do it today, um, and I couldn't do it because I got to thinking, when my mom was a teenager. It was the war was going on, and they were out in the street protesting against the war, and she was around for Martin Luther's King's protest, and for us coming up, I don't remember there wasn't any big thing going on with us. I mean, we had the Gulf War that was going on, but I was never involved in any kind of protests coming up. The biggest thing that I remember getting angry at the world about was uh, Nancy and Ronald Reagan when they came out with the whole say no to drugs crap. And not say no to drugs, I thought was great. But when they said that marijuana was a gateway drug, I knew that it wasn't because my father was somebody who smoked marijuana back then in the day. And I could see that it was helpful for him much more than drinking alcohol was. But because of the stigma that marijuana got, he had to be shamed and he had to hide it. And it was medication for him. He should have been able to use his medication freely. My kids coming up, the things that my kids have wanted to be involved in and have to be involved in, the Black Lives Matter movement. My oldest daughter really had to stick up for herself and stand up for herself at her other parents' house because of some of their mannerisms. Um, the gun violence in the United States of America, it's not for my children, I'm scared. But for me, for myself, you can notice that my American flag's up there upside down. Um, because I think that if there wasn't a time that we needed help, I don't know when it was, we need some help here because this is not the United States of America that I was taught that it was. This is not the United States of America that I've always taken pride in. We're out here shooting each other in the streets. And not only are we shooting each other in the streets, we're letting people kill our children in school. And we're not doing anything about it. The police are not doing anything about it. Not all the time. I'm not gonna say that the police never do anything about it. Look, there are hundreds of thousands of wonderful, upstanding, courageous, amazing law enforcement officers in this country. And then there's a whole slew that ain't so great. I mean, you can't stand outside of a classroom for 45 minutes while children are inside being slaughtered. Um, I feel very strongly that people who own guns and purchase guns must have psychiatric evaluations. No psych eval, no high cal. That's kind of my slogan in my head. No psych eval, no high cal. Um, we should not be allowing 18-year-olds to go out and purchase guns all willy nilly. without any kind of guidance, without any kind of knowledge. Um, uh, I'm very irritated tonight, folks. I think that we don't spend enough time listening to our youth. Um, we don't spend enough time saving our youth. And they didn't listen to us when we were teenagers. And they didn't listen to our parents when they were teenagers. And the they that it is going to die off pretty soon. And then it's up to us whether or not we become like them or whether we do something to better this world and change it for the sake of not only our children, but our grandchildren and our grandchildren's children. We have the opportunity to make this place better, to leave it better than we found it. And we can do that if we try and if we stick together united. You guys, you have a great evening. I'm going to get off of here because, meh. All right, don't forget, you're worthy. Peace out. Bye.